Hi there, I'm Dr. Dwayne. I'll be talking about the meaningful art of conversation today and how those skills can slip away from us if we're not really paying attention to it in this very difficult world with technology. We have become so consumed by technology that even the simple art of conversation becomes such a struggle for us because we've got those constant interruptions. That can be from Facebook, messages, phone calls, and we live in this environment where we are totally controlled by our artificial intelligence. Sometimes we need to step back, feel the presence of the person that we're having a conversation with, be in the moment. We're so eager to share our own thoughts that we fail to listen to others. We rely so heavily on social media. We prefer scrolling through engaging in conversation, which is very precious. What is it that we can do to be able to move forward with this process? Maybe we could just put our mobile phone on silent. Sit with that person, sit with that friend, sit with that loved one, and have a coffee, have a tea, but let there be no interruptions when you're really looking for that art of conversation, that meaningful process to be able to share with somebody. We may get to the point where we even find difficulty in expressing our emotions. We may even find it difficult to articulate our feelings because we're relying on digital platforms to do the talking for us. We may fall into this process, and I really believe that we all do this at particular times, where we talk about superficial topics that dominate our conversations, preventing deeper, real, profound, wonderful connections with that person that we're with, having that coffee, having that tea. We're always looking to social media for confirmation. We're looking for those likes and those positive comments that people put out there. We really need to engage with the person that's in front of us to be able to develop that meaningful art of conversation. Sometimes we're really taken out of the process when we experience that feeling of someone else not being able to agree with us, not being able to see what we see. So we get to the point we might even avoid constructive conversation. So we actually lose out on that process of growth, that process of understanding what we are going through in that moment. It's okay to have disagreements. That is how we develop insights that help us to grow more. And finally, just thinking about the art of communication are losing that skill of active listening. Then truly being able to hear someone else in the conversation. We need to take a step back from that process. Sit there for a moment with your friend, family, loved one, have that enjoyable coffee, wherever it may be, coffee shop, beach, nature, just to be with that other person, to be immersed in that process, to be in that moment, to be mindful, to actually help us to evolve to a greater perspective conversation can be so constructive, can be so fulfilling, can be so enriching, can be spiritually enlightened. It can lift us up. Take care and have a great day.